Boy, an extremely busy morning for Unified Fire Authority, along with a lot of help from their friends from several different agencies. The worst with both of these fires now appears to be over. We were at one the last time, about an hour ago, our last live shot. That was a few miles west of where we are right now, 3900 south, about 700 west, and an apartment complex there. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But here we are right along Highland Drive in 3900 south, and joining us now live to talk about what's been going on this morning, Matthew McFarland from Unified Fire. Matthew, you got the first call before 2 a.m. about that first fire. Walk through for viewers how busy you guys have been today.
Yeah, it's been pretty labor intensive. That first fire came in, like you said, just before 2, Scott. Second alarm fire, 12 apartment units, all evacuated. We had over 20 fire units working that one. 2 hours later, this one came in. This has since gone second alarm as well. Luckily, this is subdued a bit now. There's 2 residential and 2 business all in the same structure. Evacuations were done. Everybody made it out safely from both incidences.
And obviously the concern in both fires, potential loss of life. A lot of drama early on, but it sounds like in both instances everyone got out okay.
Yeah, I think that's what we're really fortunate for. Alarms worked. People got out of the structures before anybody was hurt or had smoke or inhalation injuries. And we're really thankful for that. In addition to no civilians injured, we had no firefighters injured in either operation.
The one thing that's going to be an issue now, especially here along Highland Drive, very busy part of town here in a very short amount of time here, you guys are going to be here for a while mopping up.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to make sure that all the fire's out. There's nothing creeping around in there still, and that is going to keep Highland Drive closed. We've got hoses extended across it for our water supplies, and the crews are going to be staged here too. So that could go on for at least another hour or 2.
And then one last thing, talk about how many firefighters helped. You've got multiple agencies involved here and dozens of firefighters.
Yeah, absolutely. Well over 50 between the 2 incidences. We've had great help from Murray, Sandy, South Salt Lake City Fire Departments. Both of them were Unified Fire's command, but we had great interagency support. Unified Police has been great on both scenes to help us with traffic and things of that nature, as well as the utilities that helped worry about that stuff.
McFarland, thank you so much for joining us live. And guys, yeah, just a very precarious situation for a short amount of time today, but the symbiosis between all these different crews coming together, they quickly got a handle on both of these fires. Now it's a mop-up operation. And again, for folks who live in the Mill Creek area or go through this part of Highland Drive, you're not going to be able to probably for at least the next hour, maybe 2, while crews mop up this fire here. And there could also be a bit of a traffic issue, 3900 south and 700 west. Just be aware of those 2 instances. And we'll bring you more as we get it. But for now, we're live in Mill Creek. Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.